friends. So we'll discuss, yesterday I told you some points regarding visual field in glaucoma. Today and tomorrow I'll tell you some points regarding visual fields in neuro-ophthalmology. So today I'm just want to tell you this question that in visual field defects, one point I've already told you, that if the visual field is shown to you like this, please imagine that the patient is standing like you. So this will be the right visual field, this is left visual field. So in visual field defects, this question was asked, what is the which is incongruous, homonymous visual field defect out of these? Most of you have given the question right. So let me tell you some important points in this. So visual field defect, see, retina is responsible for the visual field, right? And temporal retina is responsible to see the nasal. Nasal retina is responsible to see the temporal visual field, and superior for inferior visual field, and inferior retina fibers for superior visual field. This you already know. Okay. So in visual field defect, it can be unilateral or bilateral. See this is a unilateral visual field defect of the right eye. So it can be unilateral or bilateral. Second, it can be homonymous versus heteronymous. So what do you understand by the word homonymous and heteronymous is, see, if there is lesion of the chiasma, we know that the nasal fibers are crossing at the chiasma. If nasal fibers are involved, there will be temporal visual field defect, and it will be defect like this, bitemporal. So this is what? This is heteronymous, because this is on the opposite sides. Okay, they are not on the same side. Homonymous means they are mirror images. So this is an example. Chiasmal lesions are heteronymous, and behind the chiasma, retrochiasmal, whether it is optic tract, LGB, temporal lobe lesion, parietal lobe or occipital lobe, they are mostly homonymous. Homonymous means they are symmetrical lesions like this. Okay, so retrochiasmal are homonymous, while chiasma are heteronymous. Okay, then it can also be divided into congruous and incongruous. So congruous, English word congruous means symmetrical defects. English word incongruous means asymmetrical defects. So anterior pathway defects means optic chiasma or optic tract. Here the fibers are not joined together. As the fibers are going behind, they become close enough. If they become close enough, they become symmetrical defects. Symmetrical may or may not be homonymous, or they can be homonymous or heteronymous. So both are different words. Homonymous versus heteronymous is one thing, and congruous versus incongruous is different thing. What do you mean like incongruous is asymmetrical lesions like this. This is homonymous. These are homonymous. They are on the same side. They are on the left side, but they are not symmetrical. They are asymmetrical. If the lesion is like this, if the defect is like this is also homonymous, left homonymous, but they are mirror images. So they are congruous or symmetrical, and posterior pathway lesions are always, R means always symmetrical, like optic radiations, occipital lobe are always symmetrical, whereas anterior pathway like optic chiasma, optic tract can be incongruous. Anterior pathway can be symmetrical also. Okay, I'll give you example tomorrow of this. Optic chiasma, very, very important. We'll see one advanced point in visual fields tomorrow. But here today I just want to differentiate between, it can be unilateral versus bilateral, it can be homonymous versus heteronymous, or it can be congruous versus incongruous defects. So let us see the question. Let us see the question. What do you think the A is? A is of course incongruous defect. It is bilateral and it's incongruous. Here you cannot say whether it is homonymous or heteronymous. Here you can say it's a bilateral defect and it is symmetrical, okay, it is congruous, and it is left homonymous. So this is left homonymous, symmetrical, congruous. Here, see again, it is homonymous, okay, on the same side. It is left homonymous, but it is asymmetrical, it is incongruous. So it is incongruous as well as homonymous, particularly left homonymous. Mostly the lesion will be in the optic tract, because optic tract can be homonymous and they can be incongruous also. So C is the answer of today's question. And this, see, this is symmetrical. This is symmetrical means it is congruous, but it is heteronymous. They should be there somewhere in the optic chiasma. What is it in the optic chiasma? We'll see tomorrow. So today's question is answer C. Most of you are right, and the correct answer will be right side optic tract lesion. That's why it is left homonymous incongruous. It can be congruous also, it can be incongruous. Here example I've given you incongruous one. Answer will be right optic tract. Alright, that's for today. We'll see tomorrow with some extra and advanced points in visual field.